Good evening everyone and welcome from the heart of Bathurst. It is Carrington Park, the venue that will play host to the biggest rivalry game in the Mines competition. It is the Bathurst Blue Tongues, led by Anthony Bohm, taking on long-time rivals, the Cairns Firehawks, led by Eric Irvine. And what a game this is going to be. So much hype, so much anticipation. The moment has arrived. The two OG teams of the Mines competition are back, and they are here to put on a show in front of a sold-out Bathurst crowd, here to witness their Blue Tongues kicking off their season here at home. The Firehawks travelling down from Cairns in Queensland, quite a distance to cover, but they are here. And what a game this is set to be. Strap yourselves in, get ready. Your Mines competition is here. And Rosso Goodwin gets us underway, sends it downfield, and Crichton Madison there to take the first run off the kick. And looking at both sides, we know how far back this rivalry goes, and here we are in the new era of it. We get to witness it play out before our very eyes. So much big names and a lot of headlines in the coming week leading up to this game. The biggest one without a doubt. Oh, George Slattery gets absolutely sent on that hit. Just as I was about to say, one of the biggest news coming out of this game, Bozzy Lewis, he's a Mini Maroons rep. He played for the Firehawks last week in their trial game against the Lions, where he scored an absolute insane double in his performance. But due to inactivity, Cairns Firehawks mentor Daniel Hallier deciding to pull the trigger early, bite the bullet now, releasing Bozzy Lewis, calling up Sevu Singh on short notice. And as luck would have it, Bozzy Lewis, without having any access to contact his mentor through the phone, he lost his phone, and he did end up rocking back up to training, but he was told, you're not part of the team anymore. So the Blue Tongues, some could say this is a big steal for them, because they had an inactive in Curtis Best, who was recently dropped, in order to pick up Bozzy Lewis, the former Firehawk. And here he is playing in the blue and black, just a week apart after he was playing for the Firehawks in the red. And that just adds so much to the lore of the Blue Tongues and the Firehawks, so much to this rivalry. But already 5 minutes played, and the Firehawks work to do from within their red zone. And it was a tough loss against the Central Coast Lions last week, 28-18. They'll be looking to bounce back here tonight, especially against the Blue Tongues. Jimmy Lopez, keep an eye out for him. Someone with SRL first grade experience in this Cairns side. And for Bathurst, mentors Hopsgood and Josh Prelov hoping to come away with a win here tonight after a heartbreaking 2-point loss to the Waikato Wolves here last week in the trials. And oh, what a return. Moloko Soli'i runs it straight, but he's read well there. A wall of red jerseys to contain him. Anthony Bohm, keep an eye for him, scoring the late try last week for the Blue Tongues. 78th minute effort, keeping the home side in the game. And if you missed earlier's match, it was the Waikato Wolves narrowly losing by 2 points to the Central Coast Lions, 22-20. A controversial finish to that one, and for Waikato's sake, you'd be hoping that they'll be able to bounce back next week. Now 5th and last for the Blue Tongues. They drop in the pocket. Jack White there at the 13th spot. And oh, step inside. Pinball Jackson shifting out to the left wing for this game. I believe he was playing at right center in the trials, so they'll be looking his side to inject some speed and hopefully bring some magic on that outside edge, especially making up for Bozzy Lewis. Bozzy Lewis lined up in the 2 jersey for the Blue Tongues. What a run. Digby Johnson, another one with first grade experience in this Firehawk side. Inside opposition half they are. Lopez goes to Madison. Madison tries to hit that line, but he's read well in a 2-man effort. 5th and last coming up now. The visitors, they go left. Jimmy Lopez off the boot, goes for a short punt. Moloko Soli'i tries to cut back in field. And it'll be read well there. And oh, Rosso Goodwin, the number 9, finds space on the right edge. Offload to Jack White, and there you go, the Blue Tongues' second tackle inside Firehawks territory, and they'll go left. Aaron Hunter will poke his head through. Stay, enter opposition 30. Oh, that could be a mistake. Referee rules play on. Bozzy Lewis's first touch of the ball against his former side. 4 tackle coming up. Aaron Hunter cut out ball to Anthony Bowman. Bowman will just take the run up. Inside the 10 they go. 75 gain on the set. 5th and last, the Blue Tongues. Drop it in the right pocket. Aaron Hunter sends it towards the corner. They're going to go up top. It's Dion Coleman. And Coleman ends up with the footy, but he's wrapped up as soon as he hits the ground. Eric Irvine alongside his teammate there to make that effort. And Eric Irvine taking over the reins as captain. Dustin Richards being called up for the Canberra Raiders. He was signed last week, and from what I hear, he actually had a great game, Dusty Richards. He actually was very impressive in his game, in his first grade return. His first game for the Canberra Raiders, but now the Firehawks work to do, but they're at the halfway. 4th tackle already. Jimmy Lopez trying to get some extra breathing room for them. The Bathurst Blue Tongues and the Cairns Firehawks, what a rivalry it is. And when we speak about these two teams, the amount of talent that these two sides have produced over the years. For the Blue Tongues, you look at Riley Murray, Mike Borsons, Ruben Mobbs, Marcus Square, Lachlan Holmes, Lockie McKinnon, just to name a few. For the Firehawks, Daniel Hallier, Dusty Richards even, Alex Christie, I believe. The Cairns Firehawks, the sole Queensland side of this Mines competition. The Bathurst Blue Tongues, one of 2 New South Wales based sides in the comp. 40-20 range, they might go for it. Aaron Hunter, he'll have a dig, but it won't get too far. Not enough power under that boot. Harrison Coward on the return. Will be wrapped up at the halfway. First tackle now. The visitors in good position. And I'll tell you what, keep an eye out for Terry Oates and Eric Irvine of this Firehawk side. Some 2 very staunch forwards for them. Dan James as well, the amount of speed he can inject. That'll be a battle between him and Bozzy Lewis. The 2 Queenslanders. Paired up on that wing. George Slattery finds space on the right edge. And the Firehawks with a good look inside the red zone. Crowd finding their voice now. Quite a few visitors making the trip from Cairns. Down here to Bathurst. Savu Singh on debut. What a try for Savu Singh. What a way to make your debut. First try of the season for the Cairns Firehawks. We'll take a look. TBC Live replay. And Savu Singh just waiting for that one. Gets through untouched. Aaron Hunter, I think that might have been, I'm not too sure, but what we do know is the Firehawks are up. First points on the board for the away side. Kick to come. And Jimmy Lopez from the right-hand side. It's going to be a tough kick. Not too windy here tonight. He might be able to fade it. He does so. And a great start here for the Cairns Firehawks. 6-0 is the score. Just under 20 minutes played. And there you go, the Firehawks. That's the way you want to start. Especially when you're playing in Bathurst, when you have to make that trip from far north Queensland right down to regional New South Wales. It is not an easy trip. All expenses paid for by the Commissioner Wilco, of course. As we see Eric Irvine on the return. And what a big call up for him to be captaining this Firehawk side. Round 1 it is. And there will be a 9-round season for this Mines competition. Oh, what a step. Harrison Coward playing at the fullback spot here tonight. And there you go, a big break. Gets him inside Bathurst half. 3rd tackle. They go flat ball. George Slattery wrapped up in 2 defenders there to bring him down. 4th now. Terry Oates running it straight, and keep an eye out on the battle between him and Nepo Baby. We got a glimpse of it in Mines Origin, and those two just went at each other's each other's necks as we see Alex Neil with a corner punch straight to Bozzy Lewis. Bozzy Lewis, he will take it to the house. You'd have to think they've got chasers in pursuit, but Bozzy Lewis will score the first points against his former team. And the Blue Tongues are up 4-6. Kick to come. Bozzy Lewis, the danger man, against his former side. He was just playing for them a week ago. About a week ago. And what a try from Bozzy Lewis. I don't know if anyone got my reference. I have reached dunk status in the SRL, but that's a beautiful try there from Bozzy Lewis. And that one will just take a bit of the sting out of the Firehawks. Looking very good. But just like that, a moment or a lapse in concentration just for that moment. That's all Bozzy Lewis needed to take it to the house. Coast to coast effort. And the score is leveled at 6-all. What a game it's been so far. Neutrals definitely getting their money's worth. And the crowd here at Bathurst enjoying that one. Jimmy Lopez sends it downfield to get us back on the way. And SRL Williams making the shift to the props for this game. He was playing in the second row last week. And oh, Nepo Baby runs it straight, bowls one over, and it'll be taken from Harrison Coward. A huge run there from Nepo Baby. Jack White now, he'll get amongst the action, runs it straight. Gets him inside Cairns half, third tackle now. Aaron Hunter dishes it to James Reese. James Reese as well making the shift to the 11 spot for this game. Oh, penalty given away from the visitors. And that is not good signs there for Cairns. Just a soft penalty given away inside their own half, and this will invite a lot of pressure now. Momentum slowly starting to swing the way of the Blue Tongues. And a nervous wait here for both sets of fans inside the red zone. Who will come out on top on this set? Jet Young. I thought that was a forward pass. Not sure who it was that dished it there. But that one did look a bit sketchy if I'm being honest. But it is play on. Officials ruling. Let's keep it going. Rosso Goodwin tries to dart from dummy half. We'll lose a couple meters on that play. Fourth now. They go short. Reese, cut out ball. SRL Williams is over. And SRL Williams will score the second try of the night for the Blue Tongues. As we take a look, TVC Live replay. SRL Williams, I think he was the one that threw that questionable ball earlier. But the referees did not see anything wrong with it. You've got to play to the whistle, and SRL Williams gets across. Third try of the night. Second for the Blue Tongues. Kick to come, 10-6. And Rosso Goodwin, he can throw it over from here. Eyes closed. That'll take the lead out to 6 points. 12-6 is the score. And the Blue Tongues, 2 unanswered tries here to take their first lead of the night for the Firehawks. After starting well. A penalty given away could be crucial by the time this game's all said and done. So they're gonna need to fire back here. But how good is it to see these two teams back and doing battle once again? It's a sight I don't think we've seen since season 6, so it's great to see them back out here. Two notorious rivals doing battle. Nepo Baby, what a stint. Left edge line break. Gets him to the 35, and that offload gets James Reese shy of the 40. Second tackle coming up the home side. They're starting to settle into the groove of the game. What a run from Jack White. Offload to Bomb, but he loses a couple on that tackle. Just a few shy of the halfway line. Freeman dishes it out. Handoff to Nepo Baby. Keep an eye out for Johnny Freeman. He did score on debut last week as well. Oh, Rosso Goodwin from dummy half. Gets the ball inside to SRL Williams. Rosso Goodwin probably could have backed himself there. That was a good look, but maybe he's just an unselfish teammate. Wanted to get the ball out there and see if someone could open anything up. Dan James takes the Kick return. He'll try and cut through. He'll try and split the defence. Dan James, he's in pursuit. Bozzy Lewis, can he get to him? 10 metres. Try time for the Firehawks. And the visitors strike back with a coast-to-coast effort of their own. What a try. Bozzy Lewis in pursuit. He could have went for the dive. He could have went for the ankle tap. But he wanted to go for the short tackle. Just not enough time there. And what a return, Dan James. Keep an eye out for Dan James. I spoke about him earlier in the Mines Origin. He was the standout for the Queensland Mini Maroons, and here he is, getting inside, back into the game. Kick to come from right in front. Jimmy Lopez sends it down the middle. And it is locked up at 12-all here from Bathurst. 30 minutes gone. Your round one game to finish off your Thursday night of SRL footy. You could not have asked for a better game than this so far. 12-all as it stands. And this is the type of footy we want to see, because we know these two sides bring out the best in each other. That's what comes with the territory of this rivalry game. It's more than just bragging rights. It's supremacy, it's pride, it's a game that you just simply do not want to lose. These two sides will do battle 3 times throughout the season. Alex Neil now dishes it out to Cadence George Slattery. Lined up in 40-20 formation. They could go for it. Alex Neil will have a stab. And Anthony Baum forced to return it. Great take there from Anthony Baum, but what a kick there. Alex Neil looking for the 40-20. That would have been dangerous. SRL Williams takes that run. Second tackle now. The Blue Tongue shift it. Hunter to Freeman. Out wide to Anthony Baum. We've said his name a lot in this first half. Anthony Baum is one of the X factors for this Bathurst side. 4 tackle now. Still shy of the halfway as they go left. Jack White. Short dish to James Reese. And they play the ball inside opposition half. 5th and last coming up. Where will they go? Aaron Hunter off the left boot. Sends it downfield. Catching it from zone 10. Dan James, watch out. He might look for a double. Tries to squeeze past the outside. But he can't sweep around that edge. First tackle. Fullback out of position. Oh, George Slattery. Tries to dart through. But stopped well in the tackles. RL there to meet him, I think it was. It was Rosso Goodwin, but Terry Oates now gets him inside Bathurst half. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this first half battle between the Blue Tongues and the Firehawks. It is still locked up 12-all. As we look towards the halftime break, Harrison Coward taken by SRL. Just under 50 gain for the visitors. 5th and last coming up. Where will they go? Right pocket. Oh, big mistake. And it's a knock on. Miscommunication on the play. And now the Blue Tongues with a great starting field position, and just as easy as they get it, they turn it over. That should be Firehawks ball. It's going to be Blue Tongues ball. I can't believe it. Bathurst getting the rub of the green on that play, you'd have to think. And there you go. Anthony Baum steps through the left edge. Offload away to Jack White. As we tick down towards half-time, Johnny Freeman will just line it up. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Can the Blue Tongues, can the home side get on the board before the break? They go to Nepo Baby. Nepo Baby winds it up. 4 tackle coming now. Where will they go? Cut out ball left. James Reese runs it up. Two-man effort there to meet him. 5th and last. The Blue Tongues, one last roll. They go to Aaron Hunter. Grubber, and it's there. Anthony Baum will score on the brink of half-time. What a try from the Bathurst fullback. And what a shot in the arm for the Firehawks just before half-time. You don't want to concede points. But Aaron Hunter, as we take a look, TBC Live replay, puts in the sneaky left foot grubber. And Anthony Baum, he nearly ran out of space there. Just put it down, son. But there you go. Manages just to squeeze it in and give the Bathurst Blue Tongues a go-ahead lead right before half-time. That'll do a lot for their confidence. Josh Prelove and Hopsgood making their way down to the sheds. That one, maybe a bit of a saving grace now for the Blue Tongues, the Firehawks. They'll be looking to fire up and fire back. Halya and Rossini waiting by the sideline, waiting for that whistle to go. 18-12, 6-point advantage in favour of the home side Blue Tongues. Here from Carrington Park. I have to say, the spiritual home of the Mines. Maybe that's subjective, especially in the eyes of these Firehawks, but 30 total points scored so far in this first half. Could we see a replica effort in the second half? That'll be half-time. Blue Tongues up 18-12 over the Firehawks. What a game. And we'll see you in the second half. Yes, good evening and welcome back to Carrington Park from Bathurst in regional New South Wales. It is your round one clash between the Blue Tongues and the Cairns Firehawks, where it is the Blue Tongues currently holding an 18-12 lead over the Firehawks. And what a game in the first half on both sides. Cairns off to the first point, scoring the first points of the game, off to a flying start. Sevu Singh scoring his first try on debut as well. And for the Blue Tongues, that late try from Anthony Bohm, speaking of which, the man you have to keep an eye out on. And oh, big mistake from the Blue Tongues. And Sevu Singh there to pick it up, and that's what the visitors need. Great opening field position on this set as Alex Neil dishes it to Crichton Madison. And the Firehawks will be looking to capitalise off some good field position as their captain, Eric Irvine, winds it up straight through the middle. Second tackle now. Sunny Visuals logo, and they'll play the ball. George Slattery with an offload to Tyler King. Some good second phase play here from the Firehawks throughout this game. Flat cutout ball to Digby Johnson now. He'll just run it straight. Shy of the red zone. The visitors, where will they go? Flat ball, inside dish, Harrison Coward, one-on-one with Anthony Bohm. Can he crash over the line? He does so, but he can't put the ball down. And that was a great line break there from Harrison Coward. Melbourne Storm development player, fullback of the Firehawks, fifth and last to go, left pocket. Jimmy Lopez, grubber, Katoni Boucher, what a try! And Katoni Boucher on the back of that excellent grubber kick there. Jimmy Lopez, TBC Live replay, just manages to squeeze it in. And Katoni Boucher had all the space in the world. Gets through untouched, and the Firehawks are back. Drawing first blood in the second half. What a try from the Queenslanders, and now kick to come from the left-hand side. It's a tough one for Jimmy Lopez. Crowd giving it to him on the sideline. Can he swing it? It's looking good. It's got enough. And he's clocked it. 18-all is the score. 44 minutes played here at Bathurst. And what a game. What a battle. What a fight these two are putting up. This is the rivalry round the rivalry game that you want to see. This is the type of footy that you want these two sides to produce. And absolutely nothing separating the two at the moment. Round one of your Mines game concluding here tonight. Who will come out on the top in the OG rivalry? Will it be the Blue Tongues here at home, or will it be the Firehawks on the road? Stay tuned and you will find out the answer by the time that full-time siren goes. Tyler Keane, a dart from dummy half. Jameson shuffle there. They go cut out ball. Digby Johnson now will just wind it up. The Firehawks cut out ball, looking to get into Bathurst half, but they won't be able to do so. Terry Oates losing a couple on that play. Fifth and last now for Cairns. Where will they go? Left pocket behind the 40. Jimmy Lopez, it's a shanker kick straight to Moloko Sauli'i. Oh, Moloko Sauli'i shrugs off one. And if it wasn't for that effort, he might have been straight through Jordan Malako Sali. Shifting over to the right wing for this game. I believe he was at left wing last week, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But Nepo Baby now shy of the red zone. Bathurst looking for their first points of the second half. Crowd finding voice. They give it to Anthony Baum. One-on-one. Offload away to Nepo Baby. What a run. Nepo Baby drops shy of the line. 4 tackle coming up. Where will they go? Short inside dish to Freeman. And Freeman's turned on his back. 5th and last now, the Blue Tongues. Numbers both sides. They've got Aaron Hunter in the left pocket. Are they going to go there? Yes, they won't. Oh, Jack White, Globber, and George Slattery there to clean it up. But pressure will bring him down inside his own in goal. And I'll tell you what, that one had me fooled. I saw Aaron Hunter lined up in the left deep pocket. But Jack White going for a trick play, puts in the grubber himself. The Blue Tongues lock forward. So much hype around Jack White. Oh, that pass, a bit of a floater one there. Nearly broke gravity, that pass. It's Jack White. Keep an eye out for him as well. Anthony Baum, just an absolute machine for this Blue Tongue side. It was that line break that got him inside the red zone. Jack White, speaking of which, cuts in field. And Harrison Coward forced to bring him down. Alex Neal there to help him out. 3rd tackle, 2 shy of the line. Oh, what a hit! Oh, off the ball. Rosso Goodwin cleans it up, turned on his back. Aaron Hunter with the inside dish. Bit of a hospital pass because one of the Blue Tongues just got absolutely smacked on that hit. But Rosso Goodwin showing good awareness. Picks up the ball, gets across the line, but can't put the footy down. Instead, they'll have to try again. 4 tackle. Flat ball, Freeman winds it up, taken by Digby Johnson and his teammate. 5th and last coming now. Blue Tongues, what is the go? What is the plan? They go to Jack White. Oh, and he spilt it. Jack White. I think that's a try saver there from the Firehawks. We'll take a look. Jack White was over for money. Terry Oates squeezes the arm underneath and pops that ball out. What a try saver from the visitors, the Queenslanders. That one could have just saved them this game. That was a gimme try, and Jack White, he had the space, but the determination, the desperation of Terry Oates would not let that one get through. Those are the sorts of moments that define games. Those are the sorts of moments that you remember. And now the Firehawks with another chance at life here. Still locked up at 18-all. Could have been a different ball game had that try saver not been completed, but Terry Oates, what an effort. We spoke about him before, Terry Oates. He's got a lot to offer. I think he's a Titans development player as well, so a full Queensland product. 34 metres gained inside Blue Tongues half. The Firehawks now, they go to Boucher, one of their try scorers, and he'll send it downfield. It's a good kick from the centre. Anthony Baum now, steps 1. Past Boucher, won't get past Jimmy Lopez. Now the Blue Tongues. How much will that missed try, how much will that plague their mentality heading into this back end of the second half? Will it frustrate them? Will they feel like they've been hard done by? Or will this spark some sort of motivation for them? Anthony Baum, offload away, Jack White. Dishes it out to Aaron Hunter. If Aaron Hunter could have found the space there, that would have been a nice line break. Being held in the tackle there. As the Blue Tongues shift it right, back inside to Freeman. And Johnny Freeman now will take the 5th tackle for the Tongues. 5th and last, Jack White, it's a good kick. Crossfield punt to Dan James. Dan James steps 1. Won't get past Anthony Baum, but Baum is out of position now. There's a huge gap in the middle of the field. I think Jack White's just plugged it. Oh, risky ball. They go to Harrison Coward off the left edge. Harrison Coward off position half they go. And Harrison Coward, what a run. That's a good start for the Firehawks. 2nd tackle now. They go inside to Terry Oates. Terry Oates, the Firehawks lock forward. The try-saving tackle he made will be remembered regardless of the result here tonight. 4th tackle inside the red zone. The visitors getting closer to the line. Short ball to Crichton Madison. Wrapped up by Nepo Baby. 5th and last coming up. Where will they go? Numbers both sides. The Firehawks play the ball. They go right pocket. Jimmy Lopez sends it high. Anthony Baum, he's waiting for it. They're going to drive him in goal. And what an effort from the rush. From the kick chasers. And that one will force another set. Inside Blue Tongues half now. The Firehawks, they're starting to fire up. They're starting to find their groove. Eric Irvine, straight run. Pumps the legs, gets him about 33 away from the try line. First tackle now. Plenty of time for the Firehawks to try and score off this set. Katoni Boucher, a great left step there. But it'll be dropped shy of the 20. Lopez goes to Digby Johnson. Third tackle now, where will they go? The Firehawks. Fans patiently waiting. Oh, Eric Irvine nearly drops it, but he does a good job to hold on to it. Fourth tackle now at the 10. The Firehawks go right. Lopez out to George Slattery. Just takes the run up. 40 gained on this set. 5th and last. Alex Neal in the left pocket. That's where they go. Neal offload. Eric Irvine. He'll try and crash over. Eric Irvine. What a try. What an effort from the lock forward. An absolute insane play there. I thought he was held up. Nepo Baby had him wrapped up alongside his teammate. But Eric Irvine just not giving up on the play, crashes over, and the big fella will get the go-ahead try for the Firehawks. 22-18, kick to come from right in front. And this Bathurst crowd has lost a bit of voice now of the Firehawks fans. The few of them here in attendance, but they are here. Certainly loving what they're seeing from this Firehawks side. And mind you, Bozzy Lewis. This is a Firehawks side that has lost Bozzy Lewis, who is now playing for the Blue Tongues in this game. And what a battle it's been. But, you know, losing someone like Bozzy, it's a risky play. But the one thing that it does do is it allows other talent to come through and step up. Next man up mentality. And Pinball Jackson at that wing spot for the Firehawks. Dan James on the opposite side. We've got Harrison Coward at the one spot. It's still a very lethal backline. And now the Blue Tongues looking to avoid back-to-back losses at home. They did lose narrowly by 2 weeks against the Wolves in the trials. They don't want to repeat, especially against the Firehawks. Bad blood between these both sides. Fourth now, the Firehawks 40-20 formation. Oh, and what a mistake. I don't know how that wasn't called. That should have gone the way of the Blue Tongues. That one just being booted right into the teammate. That should have been an offside from Jimmy Lopez. Lopez with a short kick on 5th and last. Theon Coleman on the return. So not the best couple of kick attempts from Jimmy Lopez. It invites a bit of pressure now for his side. But, oh, there you go. That is not a good penalty to give away for the Firehawks. You've got the lead. You're in the back end heading in towards the 15 minutes left in the second half, and you just cannot afford to give away those small penalties. But now the Blue Tongues with a golden chance here inside opposition half. 65 minutes played. Who is going to come out on top in this OG rivalry? We'll have to find out. It is the Firehawks, the visitors from Queensland, with a 6-point lead at the moment. Jack White winds it up through the middle. And it feels like something's building here for the Blue Tongues. Where are they going to go? Left side, cut out ball. James Reese shrugs off one. Oh, hits a goosey. What a try, James Reese. An absolutely phenomenal try from the second row. As we'll take a look, TBC live replay. I can't believe what I've just seen. What a play. James Reese shrugs off one, hits a goosey on Harrison Coward. He nearly did the Randy Orton on him. Nearly punted him in the head, it looked like. But that filthy goose step. Oh, what a try there. That is mad. That is mad stuff there from James Reese. Kick to come. Rosso Goodwin, left-hand side, slots it comfortably. 24 all. We are locked up here from Bathurst. level terms, 48 total points scored and counting. And you can just tell as we look in the box of both mentors, we'll take a look at the Firehawks coach's box, and you can see how he looks like he's about to cry. I'm joking. He's getting very nervous alongside Rossini. We take a look at the Blue Tongues coach's box and the mentors, Josh Pretlove and Hopsgood. Hopsgood looking like he's about to have a panic attack. Pretlove just trying his best to stay composed. James Reese hits another goosey. Offload to Jay Young. James Reese, what an absolute stint he's having in the second half, particularly off the back of these past two sets. He is looking to inject himself into this game, and James Reese, you have to keep your eyes out for him. You cannot afford to give him space. He's got the speed to punish you in a big way, and we saw that just before on the back of that try. Moloko Sali unable to get much progression off that play. Fifth and last coming up now. Just under 50 meters gain for the Blue Tongues. Where will they go? They'll play the ball. Goodwin dishes it short. Nepo Baby in the way. He'll try and make something happen. Offload to Jack White. Not part of the game plan there, but I'll tell you what, it wasn't too bad of a result. In this case, at least you don't risk the kick return. All you got to do is worry about defending inside opposition half and hoping that you can keep them contained in this side of the field. But the Firehawks, there is something about this team when you blink and you might miss it. It is the moments of individual brilliance that can really just catch a light. And Tyler Keane, off the back of that offload, gets him inside Blue Tongues half. Third tackle, cut out ball. Digby Johnson, offload out to Terry Oates. We could be in field goal territory. They might be looking for it here, the Firehawks. 71 minutes, fourth tackle, they go to Digby Johnson. Johnson will take them shy of the red zone. Could they go for a field goal? The Cairns Firehawks, fifth and last. They drop it right. Jimmy Lopez sends it high. They won't go for the drop goal. And Tony Boucher there to field it. Wrapped up and driven back. Surprising that the Firehawks did not opt to go for the field goal. Maybe just out of the range of their kickers. I'll tell you what, there's still plenty of footy left to be played, and maybe an early field goal might not be the play that these teams want. Obviously, you want to secure that lead. Oh, James Reese, another shrug off. You have to think both teams probably looking to just seal this game. A try here in these final minutes as we enter just under 6 minutes, 7 minutes remaining in this round one clash. Blue Tongues 24. Firehawks 24. Who's going to come out on top? Who is going to win and start their season with a W? Fifth and last coming up for the Blue Tongues at halfway. Aaron Hunter sends it off the left boot downfield. In goal by Dan James. I thought that was taken in goal just outside or inside the field of play. Could we potentially be heading towards Golden Point? 74 minutes. Alex Neal. Can't get much going there on the right edge. This Bathurst crowd, they're starting to get excited. The Blue Tongues are muscling up on defense. Sevu Singh, red in that tackle from dummy half. Tyler Keane, offload away to Dan James. Risky one that could have floated forward, but that did look flat. Fourth tackle, 40-20 range. They could go for it. They dish it out. Terry Oates. Oh, it's not a good kick. It won't find the sideline. It does find open space. Oh, nearly a mistake. Bit of a miscommunication there. Looked like that ball was bobbled as they tried to pick it up with the Blue Tongues now. They've got a chance. If they can get into inside field goal range, they can steal the game right here. Who are they going to go with? Who do they look towards? Jack White, big fend off. Gets him inside Cairns half. Third tackle now. Two more up their sleeve. They go left pocket inside to Nepo Baby. Nepo Baby wrapped up. That's a good tackle there on him. Cadence George Slattery, I think it was. I'm probably wrong. Eric Irvine there to meet Jack White. They're in field goal range. I think they could go for it. Oh, you've got to love technical difficulties. They won't go for the field goal. They go in the right pocket. Freeman just stabs it down towards Pinball Jackson. Pinball Jackson tried a cheeky inside or outside step. Just under 2 minutes left. Digby Johnson offload away to Terry Oates. Time ticking down, second tackle, the visitors. Oh, strap yourselves in, folks. Who is going to win this game? Are we going to go to Golden Point? Can the Firehawks seal the deal right here? They've got one more tackle up their sleeve in the final minute of the game. They go to Jimmy Lopez. They go to Creighton Madison, who gets absolutely sent. I don't think they're in range for a field goal, fifth and last. They go right pocket, Alex Neil off the left boot. Down towards Bozzy Lewis, steps one, Bozzy Lewis, can he steal the game? Oh, the siren's gone, Bozzy Lewis has space, numbers on the right, can he get past? Harrison Coward, try saver, game saver, we are going to Golden Point. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back for more SRL footy. Welcome back here from Bathurst. We are headed to Golden Point. It is 24-all, the Blue Tongues and the Firehawks. What a way, what a game. What a way to finish off this one. Just when we thought all we needed was 80 minutes. We're gonna need some more time to separate these two teams. They do not want to lose. But in the end, only one of them can win. Who's it gonna be? The Firehawks will start with possession. You'd have to think if they can't get a line break, they'll probably want to try a 40-20. Third tackle. Oh, geez. I'm about to lose my voice. I can feel it cracking. What a game this has been. So intense. 40-20 range. This could be dangerous for the Cairns Firehawks. They'll drop in the pocket. They go to Jimmy Lopez. Lopez sends it downfield. Does he have it? Does he have it? It's going to sit up. Oh, and Anthony Bohm makes a mistake. That could be the game right there. Anthony Bohm, he decided to make a play at it. And that could be the play that cost the Blue Tongues this game. What a 40-20 effort from Jimmy Lopez off the right boot. He had a couple shockers here tonight, but that one has to make up for all of it. If they can get the field goal off this set or the winning try, this will be one for the ages. The visitors on the road in front of a proverbial Bathurst home crowd. They've got numbers. They go to Eric Irvine. Irvine just settles with the run. Second tackle coming up. Firehawks, they could go for it now. Cut out Porter Johnson. They want blood. They want 4 points on the board. Third tackle. They go. Alex Neil. Cut out Porter Harrison Coward. You have to think they need to go for the field goal right here. As they go, Madison, he'll take the run. Fifth and last here. And oh, this is getting tense, especially if you're a Bathurst fan. If you're a Cairns fan, you want them to go for the field goal right here, right now. This is it. This has got to be the play. Fifth and last. Deep pocket. Oh, they knock it on. They've made a mistake, the Firehawks. Oh my goodness, how? Jimmy Lopez was lined up in the pocket. All he had to do was get the ball out. All he had to do was kick the drop goal. And the Firehawks have botched it. That could very well cost them the game. Oh, the Blue Tongues, they're looking to fire back now. Freeman off the inside run. What a game of minds footy this has been. You could have not asked for a more intense game. You could not have asked for a more action-packed game. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm about to lose my voice. Straight out. This game is everything you could have asked for. Penalty given away. And the Blue Tongues are going to have a prime chance to steal this game at home. As Johnny Freeman will send it over the sideline. Here we go, Bathurst. This is your chance. This is your time to ice the game right here. My voice is going. I need some strepsils. Oh, first tackle, Bathurst. Will they go for the early field goal? They'll give it to Freeman. Freeman, what are you doing, mate? Go for the kick. He takes the run up, gets him closer. They want it to be a sure thing. They don't want to take it out too far back or too far wide. They want to be lined up in the perfect position to slot a field goal. But they could go for a try. Anthony Bohm. Bohm. Oh, Anthony Bohm will steal the game for the Blue Tongues. Not never mind a field goal. Anthony Ball making up for his earlier mistake. And the Blue Tongues will win it here at home. The Firehawks. Oh, what an effort it was from them. Resilient stuff there from the visitors. You have to tip your hat. Take nothing away from the Firehawks. And the Blue Tongues with a win for the ages. What an effort. What a battle. What a game we have witnessed here tonight. Both these sides have earned so much respect. What a game they put up. This is a battle that we will remember in SRL Minds Law. Your full-time score 28-24. Bathurst Blue Tongues getting up over the Cairns Firehawks. As we'll take a look at your full-time stats. Anthony Baum with a double, a hero with the game-winning try on that effort. Zyrell Williams, James Reese and Bozzy Lewis all across for the home side. The Tony Boucher, Dan James, Sevu Singh and Eric Irvine also across for the Firehawks. 51% possession for the Tongues, 49 Firehawks, 21 from 24 for the home side, 18-21 in comparison. Only 3 errors tonight for the Blue Tongues. Firehawks struggling, 7 errors given away with 4 penalties. Tackles on par, 155-157. Missed tackles on par as well, 15-16. Line breaks, the Blue Tongues with 24-20. And when you look at those numbers, when you look at those stats, it just doesn't get any closer than that, really. Scroll over now. And Bozzy Lewis, 201 run meters in his Blue Tongues debut against his former side. Yeah, 2 line breaks and a coast-to-coast try. Anthony Baum, you'd have to think, man of the match performance from Anthony. 11 tackles, 0 missed, 7 shy of 200 with 193 run meters. And a double to his name, including the game winner to steal the game for the Blue Tongues. As we see Rosso Goodwin as well, making the shift to hooker. 19 tackles, 0 missed. James Reese as well, having a great effort, a great performance I should say, at the 11th spot. 1 try assist and a try to his name. Nepo Baby, 25 tackles, 0 missed. Jack White, 24, 1 missed. Tackle break, 2 line breaks, 4 kicks as well. And what an effort from the Blue Tongues. Zyrell Williams getting across with a try as well. Johnny Freeman, no missed tackles from him either. Aaron Hunter the same. And Cameron Smith, only 1, so a great defensive performance. And for the Blue Tongues, what an effort this took to steal this one. This game could have been well and truly done when the Firehawks had a chance to take that field goal. But Jimmy Lopez, in the end, miscommunication, wasn't able to get it away in time, and he'd have to feel for the visitors. They put up such a resilient fight. Either team that would have won here tonight would have been deserving of it, but Dan James leading the way, 194 run meters, 4 line breaks and a try. A coast-to-coast effort from him as well. Digby Johnson, 15 tackles, only 1 miss. Tyler Keane, 21, 1 miss. Tackle break, line break to go with it. 156 run meters for Keane, 175 for Johnson. Harrison Coward didn't miss any tackles tonight, 10 made, 4 line breaks, no tries on the board. Eric Irvine as well, the captain, getting a try on the board with 19 tackles. He did miss a few, so maybe something to work on for him. But a few Cairns Firehawks players over the century mark in run meters. And what a game it was from the Firehawks. You got a feel for them. What a game this was, man. And they had their chance, but this was not meant to be. But full time, what a game. What a way to finish off round 1. Nothing better than the OG rivalry. It is the Bathurst Blue Tongues taking the first game away from the Firehawks here at Carrington Park. 28-24, your full-time score. I'm Sonny Tyre. Thank you so much for joining me in the commentary box here tonight. And stay tuned, because we will be back next week for round 2 of SRL Minds action next Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. If you have a good night, have a good weekend, stay safe, and we will see you next time right here on SRL TV.